for making a good day part of this Valentine's Day morning.
So it is Valentine's Day, but like I said, come the stroke of midnight, everything will turn green as we prepare for St. Patrick's Day. I almost said Valentine's Day. So today we are going to be doing a St. Patrick's Day themed gift, or craft that is.
Yeah.
I guess you could gift it for your friends.
Sure.
But I have some different things. So let's start with the fun stuff. We have some coins here this morning.
And some clovers.
That I have on the table, and then some clover rhinestones. So this is what I'm going to be filling my vase with. But the other fun thing is I have these water beads. So these were really popular around Christmas. So
for like ornaments and things like that.
Yeah, ornaments, vases, to where people had, you know, just all their stuff. So they're squishy, they're wet, they're slippery, as you can see now my hands are dripping.
And do you just get those at the craft store, or where do you get those?
You can find them on the local craft stores. You can find them online. So I found these online, and then because I had a family member do them at Christmas, so I thought, let's do them. If you did them at Christmas, let's do them all year long.
Well, yeah, just switch them out for whatever holidays coming up.
So that's what I thought. I was like, coins, clovers, that's very St. Patrick's Day. So I'm going to have you help me. I did one of these yesterday. So I'm going to start by putting a little bit layer in there, and I'll let you kind of just fill with some coins, some clovers. I'll keep my hands wet, and then you can have.
I probably don't want them to flip over, do I?
Well, the thing is, we will fill it with water, so I don't think it'll matter because you want it to look like they're floating. Yesterday, I did stick some of the coins vertical in the balls because they'll kind of stand. I would do a little bit more. I think the more the merrier.
Get in there, Amanda.
Yes, go for it. Yep, shake them in. That's kind of what I did yesterday. Okay, that looks good.
Okay, stop.
Ooh, stop. Because I got to continue to kind of keep these, and see, I'll mess them up a little bit. And then, okay, so I'm going to turn it, because I learned that when I was dumping them in with my hands that I was kind of pushing the clovers and the coins around quite a bit. So I'll try to be careful as I put those in. So yeah, just kind of keep filling it, maybe a couple more clovers. Like I said, I really wanted it to be more, you know, full and kind of vibrant. So maybe I can evenly spread these out.
So wait till people see how this is going to turn out, though. It's kind of like a shocker, I feel like.
They will bounce also. So if you soak these up, they do bounce quite a bit. I lost one on the floor. So just be mindful.
Kids would love this, though, wouldn't they?
Yeah, this is definitely for kids. Anybody of any age, I believe, can do this. It's super easy, fairly, you know, inexpensive, too. I have, you know, just a couple of bucks in the surprise.
Well, and you know that you have, like, a vase laying around at home or whatever.
Yeah, so I'm using a smaller one because I like it to be more full, but you also did one with a vase yesterday that was taller. So, and you could also find, you could use bigger clovers, you know, other stuff. I'd put more clovers in there. I think the more the merrier. Really get into the spirit of Amanda.
Running out.
Oh, she's running out. Okay. So, yep, let's fill this up a little bit. And then
get into the spirit,
so I'll have you put like a few more. I know you're thinking Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day for just a few minutes here. So yeah,
but you know what? At the store, it's been St. Patrick's Day since like Christmas, I feel like.
Yes, and I was actually picking up some of these clovers yesterday at the store. So met a viewer, happy to meet her. But yeah, there was you know Easter and all of that good.
There's a lot of Easter stuff.
A lot of Easter, so that's why we're kind of forwarding in time. And of course, you can once you make this, you can just go and switch out the beginnings. Yeah. And then also you do have to keep these beads hydrated. So that's why I have water in my bucket here with my beads, just to keep them going. So. Amanda, I will have you carefully pour and fill this up. Because the idea is that it will look like it's just floating in there.
Are y'all ready for this?
Will disappear.
It's kind of mind-blowing.
So let's see how this looks. I feel like we needed some St. Patrick's Day music.
Yeah, right?
Oh, it's looking
Look at that. Like the water beads just like disappear.
So yeah, the beads just disappear in the water. Kind of. Ta-da!
Look at that.
What do you think?
I think that looks great.
Yeah, I think that looks really good. Like I said, this is just a smaller one, and I like it more full. So if you have a vase, so I made this one.
So I definitely should put more in there.
Yes, and like the one you can see there on your screen, I put the gold coins in the bottom.
Oh, I like that. It's layered like that.
Gold.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, so anything, sky's the limit. You can see this one looks great, and those beads disappear. Just keep filling it up as we get closer because the water will evaporate out. So yeah, pretty easy.
I think it turned out great.
I think so.
Good job.
Yeah, so now we just got to keep this going till St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day, yeah.
Yes. I'll get the